All right, good morning. What's up, YouTube? Hey, I wanted to give you another tip for your demo. Say I've got two things for you. When you're doing the names and uses section for your customer, I want to teach you something called affirmative questions. Okay, so you want to ask a lot of yes questions to your customers. So, Mrs. Jones, can you see yourself using that? Yes. Hey, wouldn't it be nice never to squish a tomato ever again? Yes. Oh my gosh, doesn't that look amazing? Yes. Isn't that smooth? Yes. Hey, Mrs. Jones, have you ever struggled to cut a pineapple before? I know that can be the worst. Isn't that the worst? Yes. And if you get them saying yes quite a bit, especially on every piece, if they find something that they're going to use, if they say a yes to something along the way of every piece, by the time you show them the homemaker set or you present the price of the homemaker set, they're going to say, they can't say they won't use it because they said they'd use all those pieces and they'd get a lot of value out of them. So you eliminate that objection before it comes up. Another phrase you can use to add into your appointment to make this happen is the phrase, really simply, do you ever, sometimes, maybe? Because sometimes you'll say, hey, Ms. Jones, you ever make sandwiches? And she goes, sometimes. And it's this negative things. But if we reframe it and contextualize it the right way, do you ever sometimes maybe make a sandwich, Mrs. Jones? She goes, yeah, sometimes I do. Right? And so it puts it in a positive light. So by asking a lot of yes questions, really digging in and figuring out what they cook. Mrs. Jones, do you ever bake this kind of stuff? Do you ever make this kind of stuff? Do you ever sometimes maybe do a roast? Do you ever bake? Do you ever sometimes maybe cut summer fruits or cantaloupes or things like that? You become a really big expert on what it is that they cook, and the more you know about what they cook, the more you can recommend pieces for them. And even if they don't buy a homemaker, after you drop down to the galley and the starter sets, by the time they get to the spot where they get to pick their 5 or more favorite pieces, you already kind of have a handle on what it is, the pieces that they'd want, and it makes that job a lot easier. Or, by the way, when you're showing starter sets, if you already know kind of what their favorite pieces are, you can almost recommend the starter set that you think would work best for them. Oh, Mrs. Jones, I know you really like the chef knife because you do a lot of chopping. You said you like that petite carver because you do like a lot of large summer fruits. You'd use the paring knife. You like the spatula splitter. Mrs. Jones, that Essentials Plus 5 set still comes with the 5 table knives. Do you see any of the others you like better? No, you think you'd like that one? Well, great. Let me give you the price on that set. And that's how you close more as you're dropping down, is because you've become an expert on what it is that they cook. See you on the next one.